they're going to have to sign him to a pretty big contract. Now, I was doing my research, fellas. Saquon Barkley is the highest paid running back at $20.6 million. That's the market right there. That's top. What are you signing Kenneth Walker for? If you're the Seattle Seahawks, do you give him near that $20 million mark? Do you go shades under? Like, what is his value given what he done in the regular season and in the playoffs? Matt, what you have him at?
I would go maybe a shade under. I mean, he's not Saquon Barkley. I won't put him quite in that tier, but maybe the tier below, absolutely. You can still be successful long term with a tier two running back. And as we just saw it, tier two running back just won Super Bowl MVP. Plus, if you're Seattle, it's like you want to still be able to find a way to save a little bit of money here and there. And this is another point I wanted to bring up with the whole try not to franchise tag for Kenneth Walker. They've got some other quality free agents coming up too that they're going to have to try to figure out how to retain. You get Tariq Woolen is set to hit free agency. Kobe Bryant is set to hit free agency. Same with Boye Mafe. So you're going to have to figure out a way to keep those. So if you can maybe find a way to pay Kenneth Walker without having to pay like arguably the best running back in the league, absolutely go for it. But I don't know if they're going to be able to pull that off. Like you said, the market is set, and we know those skill positions, once they see that market is set, they're going to want that top tier money. So we'll see going forward.
And when I say $20.6 million, I mean per season. Running backs that follow Saquon on that list. Got Christian McCaffrey at 19. Got Derrick Henry at 15. Got Jonathan Taylor at 14. So, Mason, if you're the Seattle Seahawks, where are you putting Kenneth Walker at per season so he can re-sign with the team?
Probably waving 20 in front of his face. It's going to be weird, though, because, if you don't tag him and, a bigger team can waive that money, it's a weird spot for Seattle because I don't think you want to give a running back that big of a deal that is going to be in a part of a two-part tandem. If you give that money to, Derrick Henry or, Emmitt Smith or something like that, where you're saying, all right, this guy's going to get 40 carries a game, then he's probably worth it. But he had 220 attempts in 17 games, just eclipsed over 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. I know a lot of that went to Charbonnet, but Charbonnet was also getting a lot of touches, and you don't want to give too much money to a guy that's splitting touches with another running back. Not saying he doesn't deserve it. He absolutely does, but it's kind of hard to give that big of a contract to a guy and, all right, you're going to be, going 50-50 with this other guy, and you're not going to be the guy that, I'm not going to say they're not going to be the guy that he's going to lean on, but at the same time, you don't want to say, hey, Charbonnet, I know you just had a good year, but you're not getting as many touches anymore. It's a tough spot for them.
My argument for Kenneth Walker in that situation is we don't know when Charbonnet is going to come back healthy. We don't know what he's going to look like. You just saw me during our playoff run. You just saw me in the Super Bowl. I won the MVP. I need damn near top dollar. That's the argument that he has. But also, I see your point, Mason. It's like he's not a feature back either in the regular season. And if you pay him top 5 money, he's going to have to be that feature back with that takeaway from Charbonnet when Charbonnet comes back, because he is the red zone threat when it comes to getting in the end zone. I'm looking at the list again. I think he's going to get paid more than Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's at $15 million per season. And I think that Super Bowl MVP and that playoff run really did it for him.